Just a while from now, Anil Deshmukh, former Home Minister of Maharashtra, will be produced in the holiday court in Mumbai. He was finally arrested by Enforcement Directorate after 12 hours of questioning. Anil Deshmukh finally, after the High Court order, had to come to the ED for questioning. ED has been summoning him since last many months, but he was not coming to the ED office. He was answering to the ED summons, but not coming to the ED office to answer certain questions. The Enforcement Directorate officials tell us that that he is not cooperating with the investigation, and that is the reason why he was arrested. But what his lawyer had to say about this, Vidya spoke to his lawyer exclusively.
7 months after he resigned, 4 months after he was summoned by the Enforcement Directorate, former Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh is arrested in the infamous Maharashtra Haftagate case. Ducking ED for months, Deshmukh had exhausted all his legal remedies after the High Court denied him relief. Around noon on Monday, Deshmukh made his first surprise appearance before the central agency in the 100 crore rupees extortion racket. He was grilled for over 12 hours. ED sources claim that Deshmukh was non-cooperative during the investigation.
100 करोड़ की वसूली के मामले में करीब 13 घंटे की लंबी पूछताछ के बाद आखिरकार महाराष्ट्र के पूर्व गृह मंत्री अनिल देशमुख को प्रवर्तन निर्देशालय ने गिरफ्तार कर लिया है। आपको बता दें, सोमवार दोपहर करीब 12 बजे अनिल देशमुख ईडी के दफ्तर में पेश हुए थे, जिसके बाद से लगातार उनसे पूछताछ की जा रही थी।
Deshmukh is accused of asking ex-cop Sachin Vaze to extort 100 crore rupees per month from dance bars and restaurants and laundering. He also allegedly asked Vaze to pay him 2 crore rupees for his reinstatement. Deshmukh is also accused of being part of a cash for transfer racket of police officers. Before Deshmukh appeared before the ED, he released a video asking about the whereabouts of former Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh, who levelled these allegations and is currently missing.
ईडी ऑफिस में यहाँ पे आया हूँ। मेरे ऊपर जो मुंबई के एक्स पुलिस कमिश्नर थे परमवीर सिंह, उन्होंने जो आरोप किए, वो परमवीर सिंह आज कहाँ हैं?
An unsparing BJP did not hold back any punches as they went after the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi government.
100 करोड़ से अधिक के नॉन ट्रांसपेरेंट घोटाले के ट्रांजैक्शन, मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग, कैश ट्रेल। अब टेंशन उद्धव ठाकरे और शरद पवार का बढ़ेगा। अनिल देशमुख के बाद अनिल परब का नंबर लगेगा।
The investigation against Deshmukh looks set to gather pace. The ED claims it has evidence of 4.7 crore rupees being laundered by a Delhi-based shell company through an educational trust run by Deshmukh and his family in Nagpur. For Deshmukh, trouble seems to have only begun now. With Divyesh Singh in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
High Court allowed Anil Deshmukh's lawyer to be present when Anil Deshmukh was being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate officers for almost 12 hours. Inderpal Singh, his lawyer, spoke to my colleague Vidya.
We will be opposing the remand on the ground that the first complainant, who was Parambir Singh, he is not the bona fide complainant and he himself is not traceable and available. Regarding Sachin Vaze, Anil Deshmukh never met Sachin Vaze in his official residence or in his mantralaya, and from the office of Anil Deshmukh, none of their staff or the Anil Deshmukh have ever contact with Sachin Vaze. Okay. So therefore, question of collecting money on behalf of Anil Deshmukh does not arise.
Divyesh Singh, who broke the story that Anil Deshmukh was finally arrested at 1:30 a.m. in the night yesterday, or wee hours in the morning today, he's joined by from the Enforcement Directorate office. Divyesh, originally the case was a case against Anil Deshmukh was with respect to the Haftagate. He asked for 100 crore rupees from Sachin Vaze, as per Sachin Vaze, and mentioned in the letter written by former Police Commissioner Parambir Singh. But where would this probe go further? Because it doesn't look like that the Enforcement Directorate is going to stop only at the point where Sachin Waze claimed that he demanded, Anil Deshmukh demanded 100 crore rupees from him.
Well, Sahil, you have rightly pointed out that the probe does not only stop at the Haftagate thing. It doesn't limit itself to the extortion being extorted from bars and restaurant owners through Sachin Waze and ACP Sanjay Patil. But here the Enforcement Directorate will be looking at all kinds of proceeds of crime. Remember, there is a probe, there's a angle that is the Enforcement Directorate is looking at regarding transfer postings as well, because there was corruption allegation regarding transfer postings of some police officers, which came to light from the statement of Sachin Waze. Sachin Waze had stated that Anil Parab and Anil Deshmukh were both involved in this transfer posting racket. Anil Parab is the Maharashtra Transport Minister, while Anil Deshmukh was the Maharashtra Home Minister then. And there were some transfers of senior level police officers that had happened. To revert this posting, to revert these transfers, there was some corruption, some bribe that was accepted worth crores of rupees from each of the officers. Around 10 officers were transferred then. And this had only come to light from Sachin Waze's statement when it was recorded at the Taloja prison by Enforcement Directorate officials. So this particular angle is also under probe by the Enforcement Directorate. Anil Parab's statement has already been recorded once by Enforcement Directorate officials, while another RTO official named Bajrang Kharmate, his statement was also recorded. There is one RTO inspector who had levelled allegations against Anil Parab and several other RTO officers, Home Department officers. Gajendra Patil, his statement was also recorded by ED officials. So now the probe is getting much bigger over here. The probe...
Divesh, many statements, it seems, Divesh, have already been recorded, and it looks like that is the reason why the BJP leaders are already claiming or forecasting that there is a possibility that it's not only Anil Deshmukh but also a senior minister from Uddhav Thackeray government, Anil Parab, might also come into the ED net, but that is in finally future. The Enforcement Directorate officers have not yet commented anything on that. Divesh, stay on with me. But as the ED officials have claimed for the arrest, basically, they had claimed that Anil Deshmukh was not cooperating with the investigation. So what is it that Enforcement Directorate officials wanted to know from Anil Deshmukh and he wasn't answering? Akshita Nandagopal will explain you that what exactly are the questions which Enforcement Directorate was asking Anil Deshmukh for nearly 12 hours yesterday. Over to you, Akshita.
Anil Deshmukh was questioned by the Enforcement Directorate for over 12 hours. And here's the details we picked up on the questions that were posed to Deshmukh. Most of them were with regards to Sachin Waze. So first he was asked, do you know former API, former Assistant Police Inspector Sachin Waze? He was also asked on how many meetings were held between him, Waze, and also ACP Sanjay Patil. Another question that was asked, it was in these meetings, what was really discussed? Was extortion, was money discussed in these meetings with Waze and Patil? Another pointed question by the ED was whether extortion bid was discussed in these meetings and whether Anil Deshmukh gave specific monetary targets to be achieved by Waze as well as Patil. Now, another question that was asked was with regards to the money that was found in Anil Deshmukh's firm. And he was asked about who really donated 4.3 crore rupees to his trust. EDs also questioned him on how long this extortion racket has been going on for, how long did he have this tie-up with the Mumbai police officials. Now, there was also a lot of questions on whether there's a transfer racket within the Mumbai police. So that was something the ED asked also about whether transfers and postings were looked after by Anil Deshmukh when he was the Home Minister of the state, and who all were also involved in this transfer posting racket, whether senior Mumbai police officials or anyone else from the government was involved. Another question was asked about exactly who benefited from this extortion racket. There have been allegations that Anil Deshmukh received money, but were there others as well? What we're hearing is that these were some of the questions posed by the ED. Anil Deshmukh during the grilling was evasive.